It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here, joined by the great Shaquille O'Neal and the equally great Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the Golden State Warriors going up against the San Antonio Spurs at AT&TCenter. Well, for San Antonio, now this is a grudge match. They lost in the conference finals against this squad last season. It could get chippy. All right, this Warriors super team, hard to believe they got even scarier on paper than the roster that won 73 games. How do you guard them?
I don't know if you can, Ernie. You just got to be able to score against them because offensively, it's no way to really slow them down. They have too much skill, too much versatility, and too much shooting. Just a lot of much.
Same question to you, big guy.
Well, Ernie, when they go small, you got to pound them. You got to take it to them. Barbecue chicken alert down there in the middle. But, Ernie, unfortunately, most of the big men who could punish them have gone extinct. Extinct.
Kevin Harlan has the call.
They're unicorns.
We'll see you later.
Small ball.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the AT&TCenter in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Celtics in Boston. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And that's what happens when you become too perimeter-oriented. If you're not hot, you don't score.
Well, when you force it all night, you don't get good results. Never really adjusted the game plan the way they should have.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Draymond Green's competitive fire is one of the big keys for the Warriors. He said, that's one of my biggest responsibilities, to be the vocal and emotional leader of this team. We have a lot of guys that are more on the quiet side. If nobody was willing to take that role, we'd just be a bunch of church mice. I thought, why not me? It's a natural for me anyway. Kevin?
He's the glue that holds the team together, DA. Always important to have a guy who can fire up his teammates. And tonight, Steve, a marquee matchup. This is one of those games that definitely draws some attention to it.
Yeah, these are the games where fans, people watching, they are in their seats with their popcorns. They're ready to go. These are the best of the best, and people want to see this. I'm looking forward to this one, Kevin.
Why not? You got a new tie. You've got a new suit. I mean, you're ready to go. You know people are going to be watching you and listening to your words.
That's why my makeup is perfect.
It is. It's so. You did a good job tonight on that. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the small forward position. Green passes to Parker. Back to Green. Outside Gasol. It's not going to go for him. So Golden State will take it the other way. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And look, it's always tough to win on the road. You've got to go in with the right mindset, and they did.
They were the aggressors that night, relentless in their approach, especially scoring the basketball.
Outside, Green. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Catch and shoot. This is where Danny Green makes his money.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Warriors on D. Parker with it. Kicks it out to Leonard. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Thompson outside. Pachulia sets a screen for Thompson. Curry against Parker. Clock at 6. Shots good by Green.
And right now, Draymond is just cooking. Immediately firing, having confidence in himself and knowing he can knock that one down.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Over Durant. Leonard, no luck.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And Green gets it to go.
The improvement in patience, awareness. You can see why Kawhi Leonard's assist totals have grown over the years.
Pachulia sets a screen for Curry. Durant wide open. He fires. Durant with another miss. Spurs have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Green kicks to Leonard. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
The combination of finesse and power, that's what gives Leonard such an edge in close.
Picked by Pachulia. Curry passes to Thompson. Curry a screen on Green. Green against Thompson. Durant, terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Durant's got his first basket.
We all know how lethal of a shooter Thompson is, but his passing is usually right on the money as well.
Parker kicks to Green. Count that one. Green's got 7.
And where's the help? Obviously a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Only the first quarter. Guys are getting in a groove, but communication on the defense has to be better.
Now here's Thompson. He had 19 points in the win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Kicks to Leonard. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played.
Aggressive D there, but then again, Kawhi finishes through contact almost as well as anyone.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Now here's Thompson. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he's good on the 3 ball.
Thompson has mastered the art of burning the defense on these shots.
San Antonio leading. Parker outside. Gasol kicks to Green. Pass to Aldridge. Gasol a screen. Baseline try. Aldridge misses. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from 3-point land here in the first quarter. And LaMarcus Aldridge missing a few weeks last season over concerns with the heart flutter, something he dealt with much earlier in his career with the Blazers around his rookie season.
You know, scary, Kevin, but it's great to see him healthy and playing the game he loves. Those kind of challenges make you appreciate life and doing what you love.
Misses from close range.
That's one of his shots in his arsenal, but it was terrific rim protection.
And then Durant with the dunk.
KD with the reach to finish anything you throw his way.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Parker dishes to Leonard. Shot to stop the run, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Now here's Curry. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Clippers. Green against Thompson. The drive by Green. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots, off to a good start. Green with a screen on Parker. The 3, and Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Durant. 8 points for Klay Thompson.
And no doubt both teams competing at a high level, but the consistency has been lacking here. Another lead change.
I like to fight in these clubs. Neither side willing to give an inch. We'll see how it turns out.
Again, Durant missing.
Boy, this is rough on him. He wants to help out the team, which is playing well otherwise, but his shot just isn't there. He got a good look from the mid-range area. He needs to shoot this one with more confidence.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Pau Gasol. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Warriors. The Warriors leading. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Now the dish to McGee. With the teardrop, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Yes, that goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Parker outside. Pass to Gay. Over Green. Gay can't get it to go.
And you see why his reputation is so strong defensively. He allows no separation.
And so many defenses are not designed to take away the mid-range jumper, but he's given nothing away.
No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Left side Curry. Back to Durant. And McGee kicks to Thompson. Just 5 to shoot. Rebounded by the Spurs. Aldridge has got his 3rd rebound on the night. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Green left side. Tries to snap the cold streak, and Durant sends it back.
I'll tell you, if you're not looking out, KD will send your shot back.
And McGee kicks to Green. Back to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? McGee a screen. Curry passes to Thompson. There's a screen. Releases from 15, and it's Thompson again missing.
He likes to work that in-between area, upset with himself that he couldn't connect.
And it's Leonard missing. Warriors leading by 4. Curry kicks to McGee, and it's McGee with the jam.
He was wide open. Reason why? Stephen Curry is a fantastic player who quickly got it over to his teammate.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
When it's all said and done, there will be no doubt Curry will be the greatest shooter of all time. Closing in on every record involving three-pointers, he has absolutely changed the way the league views shooting point guards.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Laverne, he's checked in for Aldridge. Anderson comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Danny Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. Different look here for the Warriors. David West, he's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. Young's checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Laverne with the steal. Basket good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And with Curry in his shooting, really, he has transformed himself, Steve, into a complete offensive juggernaut. There is just no slowing him up.
No, not at all. We know he can shoot the basketball, but now he's able to score at all 3 levels. He's one of the best at the mid-range, at the rim, and when guys are guarding him, he has a knack to create separation. And on a daily basis, it is just jaw-dropping to watch.
Here's Laverne, following the score by Golden State. Ginobili outside. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Ginobili's got his first basket of the night.
And Ginobili, he's like a whirling dervish when he's driving inside. Just kind of glides his way to the basket.
Now here's Livingston. And McGee kicks it to West. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his second basket of the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Manu Ginobili on the wing. To the wing right side. Here's Anderson. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili.
This is what your spacing is designed to do. Find cracks in the defense.
Iguodala dishes to McGee. And it's West in the corner. Iguodala the pass to Livingston. Golden State moving the ball around. Iguodala against Anderson. Lets it go from 11, and it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. To the paint, hangs. Shot's good by Mills.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And here is Iguodala. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Clippers. The pass to McGee. That's tipped. They get it back. It's another look. And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
What a season it was for JaVale McGee. Found his calling as a big man off the bench who brings energy. Perfect role for him, and he thrived on a fantastic team.
The first one falls. And for McGee, he was almost out of the league. His teams didn't trust him on the floor, but he made the most of his chance with the Warriors, Steve, and succeeded.
You know, Kevin, it worked out well for both sides. JaVale McGee completely revitalized his career. Defensively, he blocked shots, controlled the paint, and I was very surprised. He was good on the offensive end.
Both free throws good from McGee. Here's Mills. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Laverne. No good that time. And Golden State will go the other way with it.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
It's Young on the wing. He's covered by Ginobili. Here's Livingston. And the layup's good off the glass. Livingston's got his third basket of the night.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Ginobili with a screen on Young. Ginobili outside. A three ball. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors lead by 3. Live from the AT&TCenter in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. He told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
No, right off the tip, it was an ambush, pushing the pace every chance they got.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, they've got JaVale McGee, Iguodala out there with West. Then there's Nick Young, and it's Livingston in at the 1 spot. Warriors leading by 3. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. West dishes to Iguodala. West setting the pick for Iguodala. Goes back up. Young's shot is off.
I appreciate the attack mindset, but with the defense tracking him down, it was probably better to kick that one out.
Unloads from 13. Almost, but it rolls out. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. It's Iguodala with the drive. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 5. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
And Rudy Gay suffered the injury last season, but was still a wanted man when free agency rolled around, Greg, and San Antonio got him.
Yeah, I mean, the Spurs made a big offer for him, and Gay felt it was the right fit. Interesting to see how his role develops in San Antonio this year. Still, there's a feeling that he's got a lot left in the tank.
That's good from Rudy Gay. We all know just how physically strong NBA players are, Steve, but they have to be mentally tough as well. How about in that category? Who has the best mental toughness, guys you've observed?
I look at a guy that loves the big moment right now. On top of the list has to be a Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, the great ones, Russell Westbrook. I mean, his focus, and James Harden. Those are the guys that stick out for me, that just come in and night out. Al Horford, mental toughness. You love those guys because their mental toughness match their skill set. They usually have great results.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded, show care, understand what makes them tick. If that doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. Shots good from Young.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Now here's Mills. He's covered by Livingston. The kick out to Anderson. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And the Spurs, Greg, one of the best defensive teams in the league for 2 seasons running.
And it's really all about execution. They seem to just move in concert and stay connected. No silly fouls. And with their length, nothing easy inside.
And the Spurs making a change here. Gasol's checked in. And that one misses. And Greg Popovich, also the head coach of the U.S. national men's basketball team, a former military man himself, and of course, guys, very passionate about his country.
You're totally right, Kevin. He's been outspoken, but his actions speak even louder. Doing a lot of charity work in San Antonio for disadvantaged youth. He cares, his players know it, and it's a part of what makes him a great man.
And hard work on the glass, once again, guys. And they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Ginobili kicks to Anderson. They get it back. Gasol. Excellent D there from Pachulia. Warriors leading by 7. And Young, here we go. That one misses. Solid defense there from Ginobili. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for San Antonio.
And they've been doing a great job of getting into the paint and scoring inside. The defense allowing them easy access to the rim, and boy, are they taking advantage.
Golden State's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. They set the pick. Here's Young. The rebound by Gasol. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Here's Mills. An easy layup after coming off the pick.
One of the best standstill shooters in the league. Mills getting better at scoring off the dribble.
Now Livingston, 8 points for him. Pick by West. Young for 3. Again, Young missing. Spurs trail by 5. Mills with it. Anderson outside. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Now here's Livingston. Good D by Gasol.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Here's Mills. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. Mills with the steal. And now the fast break. Ginobili with the ball. Tries again. Here's Laverne. He nails it. And we're tied up. Laverne's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, you cause the miss, but then you have to corral it.
You know, there's nothing more frustrating than that. Giving up points on a possession, you won.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Now, Smitty, be honest. When you're watching these games on TV or in person, how much do you miss playing the game?
You know I do, Kevin. I've always had that in my bones. But I think as of now, the last 2 or 3 years, as a guy that can shoot the ball a little bit, I wonder and dream and pray if I could have got a chance to shoot 15, 18 threes. So I love it, but I know my time is over, but I would love to shoot that many threes.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Laverne. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Anderson. Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Different look here for the Warriors. Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Durant comes in for Andre Iguodala. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Young. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. On the wing, Green. Shot from the low block. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Thompson right side. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. In transition, here comes San Antonio.
I love the body control to take the hit. Still convert. Aldridge now going to the line for one more.
And Steve, as the big 3 in San Antonio age and retire, how big was it for San Antonio to sign the all-star LaMarcus Aldridge?
You know, it's huge, Kevin, a Texas native, and it's easy to see why he chose the Spurs. It's been interesting to see him integrate his game into their system.
One shot.
That one misses for LaMarcus Aldridge.
It's interesting. Aldridge used to shoot more free throws. That's when he used to bang inside. Now he's shooting a lot from the outside, so that trend will likely continue.
San Antonio's gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Over Green. Green with the block.
You know, so much of Draymond's rim protection comes from positioning, but this time, he just flat out got it.
San Antonio leading. Parker passes to Aldridge. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Kept alive. Misses and the dry spell continues.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
Parker dishes to Leonard. The feed to Gasol. And it's Parker in the corner. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. Parker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well-timed play. Parker sets up ready to catch and fire, and the pass is on point.
Green with a screen on Parker. And the shot is good. The Spurs lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Stephen Curry.
And defensively, you've got to make a greater effort working over the screens.
Yeah, he could have made a better choice. He left him an easy one. Let's see how he plays the next screen.
Now, here's Gasol. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Leonard. Feeds it to Gasol. An easy 2 points on the layup. Gasol's got the lead up to 5 now for the Spurs.
High percentage look for Powell. Won't miss many from that distance.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. Durant kicks to Curry. Cranes the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Stephen Curry is great off the dribble, but he also is good at the catch and shoot.
Parker passes to Green. No good from Gasol. Golden State's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. Thompson with the bucket.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Parker. Outside Leonard. Parker dishes to Gasol. Green inside. Aldridge on him. They shoot again. That doesn't go either for Green. San Antonio's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Kawhi Leonard, he's been a hand-in-glove fit with the Spurs culture. Quiet, not an attention seeker, but he's all about winning.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. You talk about Leonard's stoic all-business approach, reminiscent of his mentor, the great Tim Duncan, wouldn't you say, Steve?
Yeah, for sure. Tim didn't talk a lot at all, but he had great leadership skills. Kawhi Leonard is becoming more outspoken. If he sees something, he'll address it, and his words carry weight.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Pau Gasol. And it won't be easy for the Warriors to keep everyone on their team for the foreseeable future. But as long, Steve, as their core stays together, they'll be a title threat, no doubt. Are we looking at a dynasty here, Smitty?
You know, Kevin, they have a chance. Their core players on this team, they work so well together. They will always be in contention. They will be able to sign vets for cheap for a long time. It could be a while before someone takes them down.
The Spurs have come up with 3 misses and 5 attempts so far at the line.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
One shot.
Free throw good, Green. And Steve, Danny Green, an outstanding perimeter defender. He can lock down either wing spot so well.
Even has the quickness to stay with point guards, always in your jersey, and an outstanding shot blocker for a wing.
Now, here's Thompson. 10 points for him. And it's Green missing.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game.
Here's Leonard, and it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Curry on the wing. Aldridge against McGee. Here's Curry. Rebound San Antonio. Aldridge has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Leonard kicks to Gay. Lets it go with a 3. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry passes to Durant. And after Kevin Durant made his decision to leave the Oklahoma City Thunder, he instantly became one of the most polarizing players, it seemed, Greg, in the NBA.
Listen, Kevin Durant has always been a star in this league, but now he's become the story. It's something that he can handle but doesn't try to seek out. Was able to prove all the naysayers wrong and just having another amazing season.
First free throw is good. You watch Kevin Durant and the way he just rises up so easily, Steve, with his soft touch. He can absolutely be unguardable, even if you're willing to throw double and triple teams his way.
You know, Durant's height, shooting, and mobility are just too much for one defender to deal with. On any given possession, he can create a good look out of nothing. It's why he's one of the greatest scorers to ever play.
And the Warriors dominant last season again, not only because, Greg, of their offense, but because of their defense. One of the best in the NBA, and they're just so active on that end of the floor.
No doubt about it. And you know what? Credit their personnel, because it allows them so much more flexibility defensively. And even when they go small, they have excellent rim protection. They're a physical bunch. I just don't think they get enough credit for their rebounding. One of the better teams in our league.
Here's Parker. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Curry with the steal. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
His temperature is rising. I mean, it is rising.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
End of quarter, great time to squeeze out an extra possession.
And good that time.
I'm thinking of bigs in this league. Not many have a better in-between game than Aldridge.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's McGee. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes. My goodness.
Parker kicks to Leonard. 4 seconds left. The shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus at that end of the floor?
You know, just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. The biggest lead they were able to get out to during the first period was 6 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the three. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the three. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, bomb for three. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
And I just love how aggressive he is. Usually tries to work for the best shot that he can.
And that really tests the defense. It's hard to take the right angle on him to contest the shot.
Here's Parker. Filling out the wings, it's Green and Leonard. Aldridge is at the 4 with Gasol at the 5. And it's Parker in at the point guard position. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Green with a screen for Parker. On the wing, Green. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Great showing for him last season. 9th in blocks, 13th in scoring, and a great touch around the rim. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
Great anticipation and timing. That's how he ended up a top 10 shot blocker. And here we go. Warriors running again. Curry's shot is good.
And this is the kind of basketball that Durant wants to play. Ball movement, hit the open man.
Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Aldridge. Tipped away.
Yeah, blown opportunity after the two-man game creates a terrific look.
That's how it's drawn up. That is, everything but the finish.
Outside, Green. And Durant sends it back. Green passes to Aldridge. Back to Green. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
That basket doesn't happen without the hustle from Thompson there in transition. He is a beast at finishing fast break chances.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. Now here's Parker. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Parker. Double team on Parker. There's Green with the 3. And it's good on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique player. LeBron James said he's a 7-footer with 6-foot ball handling skills, jump shot, and athleticism. It's never been done in our league. Never had a guy that's 7 foot and can do all that, so it sets him apart. Kevin, I'm 6 feet tall, and I can broadcast.
You can, and you can write, and by the way, you're in the Hall of Fame. D.A., thank you. Thompson, and the layup falls. Thompson's got 4 points this quarter.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And Steph Curry with the foul.
Side out.
That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Stolen by Durant.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
The long arms and quick hands of Durant jump starting the break.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. Tries again. Here's Pachulia, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Anderson, he's checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for Danny Green. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker.
Excellent play call there. The defense was not prepared for the pick, and as a result, they gave up the wide open look.
Curry kicks to Durant. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Softly drops in the floater. Durant's got the lead back up to 9 now for the Warriors. Mills dishes to Gasol. Ginobili with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Leonard attacking. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
One thing about Kawhi, when he's driving, he eats up real estate fast with those long strides.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Curry passes to Green. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. You know, for all the great things that Draymond Green does on the basketball floor, perhaps his greatest asset, Steve, is his ability to be a leader. Other MVPs and All-Stars will defer to him to set up the defense and get going on offense.
You know, Kevin, that's what we do at Michigan State. That's the kind of player and leader that Draymond has been his whole career. Doesn't care about stats, only cares about winning. Willing to step up and take the big shot as well.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. And sometimes it gets started with a hard foul from the other team or a whistle that you felt should have gone the other way. Anger can happen in the NBA. We see it. Emotions are high. It's a passionate game. Smitty, what was the angriest you ever got during a game? I know you competed because you were one of the best competitors I ever saw. But did it ever cross that line of becoming a little bit more gritty, a little bit more angrier?
It did, Kevin. I think one instance for sure. Game 7, Western Conference. Drove the basketball hard as I could and was fouled by Shaq. They didn't call it. Being flattened, laid out, and the guys going up and down, we eventually lost that game. That was one I still haven't got over it. And when I see Shaq today, I might not do it, but I want to knock him upside his head because he knew it was a foul, and I knew it was a foul, but it wasn't called.
He is one big man. He looks like he could play right now, as do you, which I think is great about ex-athletes and keeping in shape and staying that way. But Shaq certainly looks like he could play right now.
And I would be a 5 right now trying to guard him. That'll be interesting.
Little mismatch. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
The 3. That one falls. Coming off Iguodala's feed. Iguodala's got his 3rd assist on the night. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
And this is a team they battled in the conference finals last season. Coming up short.
Spurs trail by 12. Dishes it to Laverne. Ginobili kicks to Gasol. They set the pick. Whistle on the play. Bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
I mean, phenomenal concentration. Pau Gasol able to stay focused through the contact. Potential and one.
And Pau Gasol, one of the most skilled 7-footers this league has ever seen. Whether it's the low post, high post, flaring off picks, you want the ball in his hands.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. And Pau Gasol, a very good perimeter shooter, starting to stretch his range out beyond that three-point arc.
Yeah, his face-up game is becoming more and more prominent. Working from that elbow, he's become more of a triple threat. He can shoot it, drive it, and pass at a high level. And that unpredictable nature of Ginobili, it can be frustrating for the defense, especially when he's cutting them to pieces with his passing.
Now, here is Young. He's got 10. He gets that one. Young's got 12 points in the game.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Kicks to Laverne. It's tipped. Inside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. They get Andre Iguodala.
in the Spurs last season. How about setting the all-time record for consecutive winning seasons with 20? This is a group that's won 50 or more games in every one of those seasons, except the strike-shortened one in '99.
The Spurs have missed more than they've made at the foul line tonight, 3 of 7. And the first one drops. And Greg, for the Spurs, they're so competitive. It's inevitable. They just win year after year.
Yeah, but that big three of Duncan, Parker, and Ginobili, the all-time winningest trio in the history of our league, had a lot to do with it. And as that era comes to an end, they're doing a terrific job of just picking up new star talent without skipping a beat.
And so he hits both. And the Spurs every bit a title contender, but injuries can derail any team. And they struck hard last season.
Yes, they did. The torn quad tendon for Tony Parker in the semis, then in the Western Conference Finals, up 22 points on the road. Kawhi Leonard rolls his ankle on Pachulia's foot. Things you just can't control.
And a chance here to take a look at the shooting chart for Leonard.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
And he makes the first. Before his injury, Rudy Gay had made some strides on the defensive end. In general, Greg, he doesn't get enough credit sometimes for his impact on that side of the ball.
Yeah, Gay has always been a great ball hawk. I mean, he's got long arms to pick off lazy passes. He gets a good amount of blocks for a wing player as well. Very much so underrated when you talk about his defense.
What stands out to me about this Warriors team is just how unselfish they are as a group. They really don't care who gets the score or the credit. Cheer each other from the bench, and they do it all game.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 10. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down now to just 4 in the basket from Anderson. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Screen by Young. Iguodala kicks to Livingston. And the Warriors miss again. And with the Warriors and their unselfish play, Steve, their absurd assist numbers from last season put a number to that, but it really goes beyond stats, doesn't it?
It does. After they eliminated the Spurs last season, Coach Popovich had praise for their unselfishness. He said they have a multitude of players who are unselfish and play a beautiful game. It's not easy melding all these stars, but their unselfishness, it makes it work.
Here is Livingston after Rudy Gay's bucket. The shot's good from McGee.
Well, if you wonder why they're in control of this game, just look at his stats from the field. Solid, solid, solid.
There's the screen. And Mills kicks to Gay. Back to Mills. Ginobili with the 3. Rebounded by McGee. Warriors leading by 4. Young outside. On the wing, Iguodala. Lots of room. The kick out to Young. There's the triple. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Mills can't hit.
His lack of consistency with his shot tonight has held them back.
Passes it to Livingston. Down low. Ginobili with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. It's stolen by West. One-on-one fast break. Young against Ginobili. Young inside. Pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Anderson. Ginobili outside over Young. Ginobili misses.
And this is one of those times where the coach has got to preach, be unselfish.
And we don't know that he hasn't. Maybe it's been falling on deaf ears. Guys taking ill-advised jump shots.
Here's Mills after the made shot from Andre Iguodala. There's a good screen. Ginobili dishes to Anderson. McGee against Gay. He feeds it to Mills. Clock at 4. They need this one. He can't get it to go. West with some nice D. Young in the corner. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got his 4th assist in this one. And Mills kicks to Gay. The shot missing. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Now here's Livingston. He's covered by Ginobili. Livingston kicks it to West, and the dunk by West.
Sean Livingston's court vision is amazing. Being able to hit the open guy right on stride.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, you watch the all-around game of Sean Livingston, and there's a lot to like. Very soft on his turnaround and pull-up shots. Great vision, solid defender. He pretty much does everything well.
And with Livingston, you have to remember that his career was nearly ended by a devastating knee injury. Many players wouldn't have attempted to come back from an injury like that, but Steve, he has, and he has found success.
Kevin, it's hard not to cheer for a guy like Sean Livingston, who has gone through so much. You wonder how great he could have been if the injury never happened. I see him, he could have been playing or would have been an all-star in this game.
So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Laverne. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Kyle Anderson. Danny Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Tony Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Golden State also making some changes. Durant's checked in for West. Klay Thompson comes in for Nick Young. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Here's Curry. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Outside Durant. 1:32 left to play in the third. He dishes it to Iguodala. No good with the triple. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Strong move at the rim. Overpowers the smaller defender.
The Warriors have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Pachulia, he's checked in for Golden State.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
For the Spurs, such a remarkable run of success. In your mind, Smitty, what's been their secret?
Well, they develop extremely well, but once every decade or so, they draft a franchise player. In 1987, the Admiral. In 1997, the Big Fundamental. And in 2011, the Claw, Kawhi Leonard. And after that, as Pop would say it, don't mess it up.
And here is Curry. Kawhi Leonard getting his 3 to go. Pachulia with the screen on Green. Here's Thompson. And the shot falls short this time. Spurs trail by 9. Leonard inside, guarded by Curry. Hey, the Warriors pull it in. McGee's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. The Warriors have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Kevin Durant, a 4-time scoring champ. That award based on points per game average. If you go by total points in a season, he's led the league on 5 separate occasions.
And so Durant nails them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Gay, a screen on Thompson. Parker passes to Gay. Here's Aldridge, and it's good, in the assist by Parker. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the 3rd. There's the pick. Thompson with it. Now Green defending. Shot clock at 5. It's Curry outside. No good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Back to the action after this word. And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Greg Popovich.
Nobody holds the ball, not even 1001. You catch it, it's a shot, it's a drive or pass, whatever you got.
Specific instructions from Greg Popovich. If you don't have a clean look, don't have an open lane, move the ball.
Yeah, and the key is fast decision making, and that takes great recognition from all 5 guys in terms of communication. That's really what we call chemistry.
Welcome back. 4th quarter action starting up. 2K Sports, happy to have you with us. On the court for Golden State here in the 4th. Thompson and Durant, the sharpshooters, at the 2 and the 3. Inside, we've got Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Curry in at the 1.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Back to Thompson. They kick it out to Green. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know, this is a time when you don't have to force anything. You're in command of this game.
Warriors leading by 11. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Curry outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 19 points for Steph Curry.
And he's finally getting the feel from beyond. His 2nd 3 of the half right there.
Leonard attacking. Here's Gay. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And they could have used that trying to cut into this league. He's been off all night.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on them.
Back to Parker. To halt the run. It's deflected. Right side Durant. Here's Green. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the 2nd effort.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
San Antonio calls timeout. Well, for all the great things that Pachulia did for the Warriors last season, unfortunately most fans will remember Kawhi Leonard hurting his ankle on Zaza's foot in the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, I don't think he did that intentionally. I know Zaza Pachulia. He just plays extremely hard. He's done a nice job for the Warriors, being that guy in the middle. Doesn't block shots, but he was huge for the Warriors.
Thompson for 3. Rebound San Antonio. Leonard's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Aldridge dishes to Gasol. Poked loose. Thompson outside. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
Impressive work from Thompson. Hard for the defense to react on the catch and shoot.
Parker kicks to Leonard. Aldridge with a screen on Durant. This all setting the pick for Leonard. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Leonard's got 20 points.
Making a dent in this deficit. He's been on point tonight.
Shoots from 12. Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 18. Leonard the pass to Green. No good with the layup.
Allowing no space for the shooter to get comfortable. Just terrific defense.
What I love is he takes the right angle, affects the shot without fouling.
The offensive rebound.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Parker's shot is off.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Curry, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Curry's got 7 points here in this quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. The ball movement has been flawless.
Almost automatic from there. Aldridge using his length to full advantage inside.
And Steve, Kawhi Leonard, one of just 3 players to increase his scoring average in each of the past 5 seasons.
I mean, you look at what he's done. He's become an elite scorer, the 3rd longest streak of double-digit scoring games in franchise history, surpassing Timmy D. That's the consistency that you expect from a franchise player.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Green with a screen on Green. And Thompson kicks to Durant. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 6 assists in the game.
A scorer like KD can beat you one-on-one. If you run him off a screen and give him a step, it's all over.
Outside, Green. He kicks it to Leonard. And count it, and a chance for one more at the free throw line.
You've got to give a ton of credit to the screener. That play easily opened up the easy layup for his teammate. You talk about the new term 3-and-D players. Well, Danny Green is the perfect example of that. Over 2/3 of his shots come from long range.
Shooting one.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. And Green's shooting has tailed off a bit over the last couple seasons, now entering his 30s. Steve, you think we've seen the best of Danny Green?
Well, you know, he bounced back last season, shot over 38% from the three-point range, but his field goal percentage wasn't much better. As many threes as he shoots, you'll take it.
And Pachulia pulls it down. Pachulia's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class-eating. Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. And it's Thompson again missing.
Obviously, this has been a tough quarter for him, but he's still trying to keep a positive mindset.
And a lot to like about that play, particularly how it ends.
Yeah, at the rack. That's what you want in transition, a high percentage look.
Curry against Parker. Curry kicks to Thompson. Fires from 14, and it's Thompson again missing.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yep, trying to shoot himself back into this. Regain some confidence first.
Now here's Curry. Green, the screen. Fires from deep. Curry can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 14. Green dishes to Aldridge. Over Green. Hits the front of the rim and out. Golden State's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing. San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Green with a screen on Thompson. It's Parker with the drive. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick.
And though Parker has stretched his game out to the three-point line, he remains at heart a mid-range shooter.
Picked by Pachulia. Curry passes to Thompson. Curry, a screen on Green. It's stolen by Green. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the defense daring him to shoot that. Good plan right there.
The dish to Curry. They double team Curry. Here's Green. And just miss after miss right now. Spurs trail by 12. Durant with the steal.
Curry.
Launches a three. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Mills, he's checked in for San Antonio. Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Now here's Leonard. And he makes good on the layup. Leonard's got 16 here in the second half.
Yeah, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hit by Pachulia. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Curry. 16 points for Kevin Durant.
And since halftime, they have been locked and loaded from beyond.
Yeah, forcing defenders to come out and guard them, which could open up driving lanes if they want to take advantage of that.
With the way the Warriors romped in the playoffs and how stacked their team is, Steve, is a team like Golden State or really any team this talented good for the NBA?
It's a question that was asked a lot last season and will get asked a lot this season. I love the way this team plays. I think they play with such greatness and unselfishness. All the other 29 teams, they just have to catch up.
Two.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, nothing against George Hill, but trading him for Kawhi Leonard on draft day 2011, franchise-changing move.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, last season, Steve Kerr once again having to miss time due to complications from his back surgery. Missed the majority of the team's postseason, but he got through the regular season fine, but it's something that has troubled him off and on.
And having worked with Steve Kerr here at 2K in other capacities, usually we get to rib him a lot, make jokes whenever we see him coaching. But you know, Steve, I speak for everyone in the 2K family when we wish Steve all the best and hope he can overcome these health issues.
I totally echo that, Kevin. Steve Kerr is just an NBA lifer. But more than that, he's a fantastic coach and even a better person. We hope to see him on the sidelines for years to come.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. And the Spurs with possession here. And here's Mills. Pass to Gasol. Aldridge a screen. Here's Green. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 13. Outside, Green. Rebound San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. Here's Leonard. Good, and the assist goes to Gasol. 31 points for Kawhi Leonard.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Curry, a screen on Aldridge. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Thompson from long range. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Green outside. The Warriors pull it in. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Awfully hard to get back into the game when one of your key shooters is this ice cold and has been all quarter.
And just carrying over from his last game, completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. Well, when I look back at the career of Klay Thompson, you can't help but notice how much he's improved. Every season, Steve, he comes back with a new tool to score on offense and always has been strong, but even getting better on defense.
You know, you love the greats. They can score at all 3 levels. He had the mid-range and obviously the 3-ball, but he is scoring now in the paint off the drive because of his improved ball handling, and he posts up extremely well for a guard. I love what he's brought to his game offensively.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Klay Thompson is like a microwave. He can heat up in a hurry.
Spurs trail by 15. Aldridge a screen. And Thompson sends it back.
Yeah, and that's been the story of the game. I mean, the rebounding has been very one-sided.
Green with a screen for Curry. Green kicks to Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Hits it from 3-point range. Thompson's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you can see where they're attacking here in the 4th, strictly from the perimeter.
You know, plenty of teams, they try this strategy. Works when you're hot, but works against you when you're not.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Trying to get his man back for the last 3. It helps to not make this personal.
On the wing, Green. And there's the pass to Pachulia. Outside Curry. Doesn't go for him. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Outside Leonard. To the paint. Mills dishes to Aldridge. No good on that one.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Klay Thompson.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
Durant, no good. They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
The aggressive approach. Leonard pushing the action, rewarded with the foul call.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw good from Kawhi Leonard. Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. 20 seconds left to play here in the 4th. The clock now can just run out for the Warriors. Now here's Livingston. He's guarded closely. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Clay, what is the key to the way you played tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job of finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Clay. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now, for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.